Another thing that happened in 2008 was China opened up, and we had been working with P&G and launching Crest and Pampers and Always, it's called Whisper there, and a bunch of other products, Head and Shoulders. So we knew you had to work to talk with the government in China, and it was very amicable, and we learned how to do that. So around 2008-9, after the Olympics, the platforms came to the agencies and the advertisers and wanted to get schooled on how do you get into China and how do you get into Russia. And so they called on China, and China said, "You're not coming here. We're not going to allow you in." And you know why. And the reason is they didn't want a voice of America talking to each of their consumers in their country, and you can understand why. And they didn't want to become beholden to us on technology. But our platforms and our country can sometimes be arrogant, and it hurts us when we are. And what we said was, well, we'll wait them out. They're going to eventually have to come to us. So we'll go to Indonesia first. And Indonesia is the third largest Facebook country in the world today. And China said, well, we're going to have our own platforms. And they have their own platforms now, and those platforms are just as popular in their country as ours are here. But what we did that really doesn't make any sense anymore is we left our back door open. We left our platforms open to them. And most Americans don't know that. They think either they're using our platforms or that there's somebody's watching, but they're not. They can use their algorithms on your children, and they are, and they can use their algorithms on all of us to get us to be angry with each other and to polarize us. And when you talk to communication experts, they'll tell you it's a classic divide and conquer. It's not a conspiracy theory. Our platforms are wide open, friends. So what I'm most worried about is that I think we're being played. I think we're being played. McLuhan said the content of a medium is like a juicy piece of meat carried by the burglar to distract the watchdog of your mind. And these hidden persuaders strategies is to polarize us against each other, and it's working. And if you go back to what we said about having popular consensus, when there's a lack of popular consensus, people are confused and can't make decisions. And if truth is a decision, then how do we decide? And Orwell said that when there's a lack of popular consensus and each side is angry at the other side and distrustful, extremist ideas can propagate more easily because they stand out. And when people are confused and don't know what to do, you can either try and find your own road or follow somebody else. And if somebody else is more extreme and sticks out, a lot of people are going to follow that. And this is what he meant with 1984. The teen internet addiction is a very real thing. Some psychologists have called it oppression designed as free